All right, recession indicator number 5. This one is crazy to me. When I heard this, I was like, what? Who ever thought that birth rates has such an effect on an economy? I mean, it makes sense when you understand it, but I never thought of it this way. So let's think about patterns in birth rates in the United States. Let's look here in the charts. So in the 20s, we saw birth rates drop and come back up. Then we saw it drop a bit right here in the early 40s. And then what happened in 46? End of World War II. All the men came home and started having babies. We all know what it is. It's my parents' generation. It's the baby boomers. Boom, a lot of babies, everyone came home. And so we saw population rise dramatically. Look at that, 47 was crazy. It dipped a little bit and then we saw it come up again. So what happened in the 60s? Birth control. Birth control happened in the 60s, saw that decline. Now here's where in a video a while back, I got a little controversial. Surprised nobody said anything, glad nobody said anything. But right here, what happened in 72, if I remember correctly? Roe versus Wade. Huge legislation where birth rates dropped dramatically. So, trying to be middle ground here. Birth rates dropped, as we can see here in the chart, and then they started to rise again, like with anything. Every time they've gone down, birth control, Roe versus Wade, and then the millennials. I was born in 80, so depending on who you ask, I'm a millennial or I'm not. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're all the same. As soon as we get older, reach a level of maturity, we all improve. So millennials are reaching that level of maturity where people are going to stop talking crap about them. So millennials came up, and then there was a decline, and then post-millennials. So we're kind of steady right now. But why is all of this important? What the heck does it have to do with housing and recessions? Take any of these years and add 33. Why do we add 33? The average first-time home buyer is 33 years old. So, what is one of the many reasons? In my last video I said the president is 1/100th of what happens in an economy. Well, think of all the other 1/100ths that are required. They're sometimes in our country or sometimes out of our country. So, birth rates is one of those 1/100ths. 72 plus 33 is 2005. In 2005, we were booming. But guess what? Rent was lower than the mortgage payment. Shady mortgage practices, fraud, all kinds of stuff going on. And guess what? We had much less first-time home buyers because 33 years before, the birth rates were in a dramatic decline. So there were way fewer first-time home buyers to help stimulate that market and keep it going. It's crazy. But let's look now. Where are we? 2019. Let's round it off. 2020 minus 33. You're in 1987. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, look at that increase in population. So aside from rent being higher than your mortgage payment, the increasing population means all these millennials are coming in at 33 in their mid-30s, and they're buying their first property. Right now, the stats show that the largest portion of our population that has a mortgage are millennials. Yeah, the lazy ones, all that stuff people say, whatever. So, are we going to see a housing decline during the recession? No. And if we do, you can say, hey, nerd, you were wrong. Well, I'm done with this video. Mortgage nerd out.